So today you're going to watch us grinding cedar mulch. We got the grinder running halfway decent right now. I'll flip you around here. Pretty dusty, pretty dirty. You can see down on the end there, it's coming out pretty good. But, so that's what we're doing. Get the tripod set up here in a second. Forgot about doing that before I went live. But you're going to see exactly just how we do it. Nothing special. Big Moorbark tub grinder. Moorbark 1000 is what we got, what we're working with here. So I told you I'd go live later on, and that's what we're doing. And this is primary grind right now, just so you guys know. We will grind it again. Second time, third time probably. But depends how the second grind comes out. See if we can make it through another 50, 60 yards without nothing happening. We got a couple sticks of hardwood stuck in here earlier, and that was fun to try and get those out. This stuff is really, really dusty, 3.5, 4 years old. The bottom of my tub is 7.6. My logs are 8.6. The top of my tub is 10 foot. So it takes a little bit to get everything figured out. It's 65 degrees here in Wisconsin. She's good and warm. A few more days like this and mulch season will be well underway. Some of you may be wondering what I'm doing. I'm rearranging some of the logs that are in the tub so that I can prevent some of that stuff from blowing out of the tub and throwing it too far. We got pieces sitting on top of our roof right now, on top of the building, which is about 40, 50 feet away, maybe even more than that. There you can see it a little bit hard to see coming out the end there. Good afternoon, thanks for tuning in. Let me know where you're from. We're grinding cedar mulch right now is what we're doing. Primarily white cedar. Go out, grab another load. A lot of this stuff we got to sort posts out of and saw logs out of yet. Some of it I will, some of it I won't. Right now we're sorting posts and poles, or posts and bolts rather, out of the cedar. Got a little bit of red cedar in here. Anything I think I can either make split rail or posts out of, we're sorting out, and the rest is going to go through the grinder here in a little bit. Yeah, there's a bunch of red cedar in this gob. Smells pretty. I had about 8 or 9 semi-loads 2 years ago, and this is what we got left. There was a lot of people coming to pick posts up out of it, so that's what we got left. Trying to get the yard cleaned up right now. Like I say, we're loading up another load to head back over to the grinder here shortly. A few posts in there, but they've been on the ground so long that they're really starting to fall apart. Grinder's getting empty, so I got to get back there. I don't know if you guys saw that piece hit the window or not. Back over by the grinder here. When the grinder gets empty, it starts throwing pieces at me, and lots of them. Thanks each and every one of you for tuning in. We couldn't do what we're doing here without your support. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Calm the beast down a little bit so she doesn't quite throw as much at me. This is just a small part of what we do here on a daily basis. Whether it's running the grinder, making mulch, loading trucks, cutting the logs to length. Big one there is sitting on top of the tub. Looking at these, trying to decide if we can make split rail out of them or not. Apologize about the glare. There isn't much I can do because this is where I gotta sit in order to see what's going on with the grinder. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Yep, and tub is smoking a little bit. There's got to be a piece stuck down in that rotor right now. We're getting down to the bottom of the pile, so we're going to see more smoke and steam as the day goes on because the stuff on the bottom of the pile is considerably wetter. Mark, thanks for tuning in. Derek, thanks for tuning in. Sorry guys if I missed your comments. Asa, thanks for tuning in. I don't get this, the comments don't stay on my screen. So, Mark, what I did was, I got a booster in my truck, and I grabbed the booster out of my truck and plugged it in the forwarder here. So I'm hoping that that's going to give me enough cell signal to do what we got to do. And I'm doing all the lives on my phone, guys. So if you're wondering, that's what's going on. I'm going to leave you here for a second. I got to jump out quick and adjust the height of the conveyor. You can see down there, it's we're right at the top of the conveyor, so I got to lift the conveyor up a little bit. I'll be back in a few. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm just watching this stuff go round and round in circles right now, so if you got any questions, just let me know. Chunks are starting to hit the window. We're getting her cleaned out a little bit. Don't want to add too much more right now. It's running so well, I just leave it where it sits. Mark, I don't know exactly when we'll be out in the woods cutting again to do a live stream. I got a communication that my iPhone was too hot. Not sure if the live stream froze or what. Can anyone tell me if you're seeing a frozen screen or if you're seeing actually what's going on? There we go, I think we're back again. All the technical person, by everything I do is I do everything off my phone, so I apologize. I appreciate you guys sticking with it. Me and technology don't get along. Thanks, Mark, appreciate you sticking with us. Right now I'm actually trying to cover up the top of the drum so to prevent the blowouts and the machine from puking, as I call it. We're actually feeding this from the nose side of the machine. They tell you do not operate from this side, but we don't. The way our yard's set up, we don't have much choice. Not a big fan, but we make it work. Oh, that was a big chunk. Another big chunk that just went through. Puke out a lot, a nice pile of mulch there. Take you guys down on this end. Sorry about the sun. Not a whole lot I can do about that. So this is a primary grind. All we're trying to do is break this down into smaller pieces to get, and then we'll run it through the grinder a second time at a slower speed with a smaller screen and make it down to a finished product. I'm gonna guess we got someplace between 50 and 75 yards here, maybe even a touch more than that. Show you out my front window here. It's kind of hard to see, but you see all the specks and chunks. That's all we got left to grind. That's what's in the grinder right now. And you see all the chunks, parts, and pieces. That's about 6-8 inches thick right now. We'll push that up with the new loader and regrind it all. Get it all, go through the grinder and regrind it and make her into mulch. Gonna go agitate the tub again, because apparently there's something stuck in there that don't want to be ground up, but we're gonna fix that problem. Oh, it might be agitating itself. Not quite enough. I think what's messing me up right now is I got a couple 12-footers in here in the tub. I don't know exactly where they are. Here's one of them on top. But I think that's part of what's messing us up, is these 12-footers just aren't sitting down and aren't getting down inside the tub far enough. There we go. Mark, that's awesome. That's awesome, Mark. That cutters are the hardest part for us to find up here. It's a dying breed and a dying trade. There you go. Now you can see she's eating good. Yup. Too much. Too much. It didn't like that red cedar. Stay tuned, guys. I'm going to leave you running. I got to jump out and clean out the tub, and start back over. I'll be back with you in a few. Thanks for staying tuned. It was that big piece of red cedar down in the bottom down there that big piece of red cedar down in the bottom there it didn't like. As you can see, we're throwing chunks. Oh, I forgot to turn the conveyor on. She could have been plugged up. There we go. Crisis averted. Just so everyone knows, I did turn on subscriptions, and with those subscriptions there's a couple different levels. If you want to see my shorts, my videos, some of the bloopers, some of the stuff I don't normally show you on a regular video, that's where you'd see that stuff. If you become a member, I'm working on member badges, things like that, so just stay tuned if you're interested. Also have a super chat feature now So if you're interested in either of those are options for you. Don Slate, good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. This is the channel where you're gonna see stuff fly. Oh, well guys, with that, I gotta jump out again. I'm done for the day. Get this put back together. Continue Monday morning. Thanks again, each and every one of you, for taking a chance, taking time out of your day to come and support and watch what we're doing here. Appreciate every one of you. Catch you on the next one.